guys, we are from Group 2 and we will discuss about linguistic science at Lotte Mall. My name is Vira Suci Oktariyanti.
My name is Siti Khoirunnisa Sartika.
My name is Iffah Luthfiana Nevora.
Introduction. Lotte Mall is a modern shopping center in South Jakarta that offers a unique experience by integrating various elements of culture, lifestyle, and entertainment. Lotte Mall is rich in linguistic science that can reflect interaction and communicative needs. This research used three linguistic theories to analyze the signage at Lotte Mall. First, pragmatic through speech act by Searle 1969 and 1975, semiotics by Bartes 2002 to reveal the layered meanings of signs, and last is linguistic landscape theory distinguishes between top-down and bottom-up and profile 2006.
The objective of this research are, first, to analyze the speech acts within public signage at Lotte Mall in South Jakarta. The second is to explore the semiotic meanings, denotation, connotation, and myth embedded in the signs. And last is to identify the sources, top-down versus bottom-up, of the signs and their socio-cultural implications.
Key findings: there are signage, Lotte Mall, pragmatics, semiotics, and linguistic landscape.
1. There are no smoking and please allow priority access. The first sign.
No smoking performs a directive speech act instructing visitor to avoid smoking in the lift.
From a pragmatic perspective, this directive aligns with the institutional goal of maintaining cleanliness, safety, and adherence to regulation in a public area. Second sign.
Please allow priority access performs a directive speech act.
From a pragmatic perspective, this commanding is expressed to prioritize those who need more and asking people to care more about each other. Semiotic. The first sign, denotation. At the literal level, the sign displays a clear prohibition against smoking. It features a cigarette symbol that is crossed out, accompanied by bold text in English. The visual components such as the diagonal line and the word no indicate a universal and direct message. Smoking is not allowed. Connotation. First, health awareness. Smoking is harmful. The prohibition reflects concern for public health and well-being. Second, societal norms. Smoking is increasingly viewed as a socially inappropriate in shared public spaces. Third, order and cleanliness. The restriction symbolizes a desire for a clean, organized, and disciplined environment which align with expectation of behavior in public places like mall. Myth. First, health and safety priority. The myth reinforces the cultural value of prioritizing collective well-being over individual habits like smoking. Second, modern responsibility. The use of this sign signifies a broader cultural expectation that modern spaces should care to health, safety, and inclusivity as markers of progress and civility. Second sign, denotation. At the literal level, the sign displays a clear command to prioritize the people like in the picture. Feature a wheelchair user symbol, an elderly symbol, a baby stroller symbol, and a pregnant woman symbol, accompanied by bold and dozen bold text in English. The visual components show us the people with priorities, and the text "please allow" command us to prioritize the priorities. Connotation. First, priority access emphasizes social awareness and respect for individuals who may need privileges due to psychical conditions or vulnerabilities. Second, societal norms invite people to have a greater sense of humanity and empathy in urban settings. Third, professional environment. The sign implies that this is a public space that offers a sense of security and comfort for every visitor. Myth. The priority access sign represents the myth of an ideal inclusive society where the needs of vulnerable groups such as the elderly, people with disabilities, pregnant women, and caregivers are recognized and respected. This myth points to a moral responsibility to care for those who may face physical challenges or require additional support in public spaces. Linguistic landscape. These two symbols fall into the top-down category because these signs were created by the official institute, namely Lotte Mall. The first sign, no smoking, is a rule conveyed through a crossed-out cigarette symbol reinforced by the text in English. The second sign, please allow priority access, provide instruction to prioritize access for specific groups such as individuals with disabilities, the elderly, parents with stroller, and pregnant women.
Next, sample 2, entrance this way. Pragmatics. Design performs a directive speech acts by instructing individuals to enter through a specific route. From a pragmatic perspective, the purpose of design is to provide a clear guidance and ensure that people use the correct entrance. Semiotics. Denotation. The sign shows a sign with a prominent white arrow inside a green square or rounded box, alongside the words entrance this way written in bold and uppercase letters. The sign is enclosed within a metallic frame and mounted on a sleek stand. The sign is in the mall and functions to direct people to the entrance of a certain area. The arrow explicitly shows the way and the text below reinforces the instructions. Connotation. The first is arrow, universally recognized as a symbol of direction and guidance. The arrow here implies movement, progress, and a clear path forward. So the second is green color. Green often symbolizes positivity, permission, safety, and calmness. In this context, it suggests that this route is safe and approved for use. So the third is uppercase text. The use of bold and uppercase letters enhances visibility, authority, and importance, ensuring that the message is taken seriously. And the last is metallic frame. The polished metallic frame indicating the sign is part of an organized system in a managed space. Myth. The first is order equals progress. The sign's presence implies that following such signs contributes to efficiency and order. So the second is safety through structure. The green color and the clear message reinforce the idea that structure systems create safety and predictability in public spaces. And the last is inclusivity. By combining a visual symbol or arrow with text, the sign conveys the myth that such communication is universally accessible. So the next is linguistic landscape. Design is top-down, created by the building or venue authorities to guide and direct visitors. The use of the arrow provides visual information. The use of English ensures that non-Indonesian speakers can easily understand the instruction. This language choice is strategic to ensure accessibility, and a simple message makes it effective for tourists.
Sample 3. Mind and body being developed through play. Pragmatics. The sign performs an assertive speech act by stating that play is essential for mental and physical development. Its purpose is to inform visitors, especially parents and children, that playgrounds promote healthy growth. Placed in a public space, the sign highlights play is vital for development, supporting community health and education goals. Semiotics. The notation. Below the text are 5 black and white symbols representing various actions, such as raising hands, interacting with others, jumping, moving, and possibly performing a skill or activity. The text and symbols communicate the idea that playing is a tool for developing mental and physical abilities. The visual components, such as the Japanese text, complements the English translation, emphasizing its cultural and global context, and the symbol illustrate activities that visually represent the theme of play. Notation. A. Symbols. Each symbol represents a particular aspect of progression through the play, such as joy, interaction, movement, and physical coordination. B. English praise suggests a holistic approach where play nurtures both mental and physical growth. C. Japanese text adds a cultural layer indicating the concept's origin in Japanese culture while addressing a global audience with English translation. Myth. A. Universal value of play. Play is seen as a vital component of learning and personal development. B. Mind-body connection reflects modern pedagogical and physiological understandings that emphasize the interconnected growth of mental and physical faculties. C. Play as education challenges the traditional notion that play is merely recreational, reframing it as an essential part of structured learning and holistic development. Linguistic landscape. Design is top-down, created by Lotte Mall management for physical and mental development can be understood by anyone. It is used Japanese and English, highlighting the importance of play. The Japanese text, larger and placed at the top, reflects local priority, while English ensures inclusivity for tourists. Visual symbols of people playing and dancing help convey the message universally, overcoming language barriers. They showcase effective visual communication to reach a multilingual audience in public space.
Example 4. Please check your belongings before leaving the toilet. Pragmatic.
This sign performs a directive speech act.
From a pragmatic perspective, this directive aligns with the institutional goal of providing a convenient and user-friendly environment while reducing the likelihood of misplaced or forgotten items in a shared public facility. Semiotic denotation. At the literal level, this sign explicitly instructs individuals to check their belongings before leaving the toilet. The visuals such as a bag, phone, and wallet alongside the message for clarity. Connotation. First, practicality reminds users to be mindful of their personal belongings to prevent loss. Second, safety suggests that belongings might be easily forgotten in such settings, emphasizing personal responsibility. Third, professionalism. The bilingual text caters to both local and international visitors, reflecting a welcoming and thoughtful environment in a commercial space. Myth. First, cultural practice suggests that in public areas, people often forget their belongings, indicate a collective understanding of human forgetfulness. Second, consumerism. The association with Lotte Mall may subtly highlight the value of possessions, reflecting the importance of material items in a modern consumer culture. Third, order and care reflects societal expectation of orderliness and personal accountability in public spaces. Linguistic landscape. This sign is top-down, created by Lotte Mall management to convey rules, regulation, or information intended for the public. This sign reflects local identity and social function. Indonesian targets local user, while English welcomes international visitors.
Sample 5. Attention. You'll break it, you'll buy it. Pragmatics. Design performs multiple directive speech acts to guide visitor behavior within the gallery. From a pragmatic perspective, this directive aligns with the gallery's institutional goals of preserving the artwork, maintaining order, and ensuring a pleasant experience for all visitors. Semiotic denotation. At the literal level, the sign provides a series of instructions for visitors entering the gallery, including lower your voice, no eating or drinking, supervise children under 12, do not touch the statues, and there is a warning, you'll break it, you'll buy it, that written in the below section. Design display in a gallery named Statue for Heroes. Connotation. The first is professionalism and respect. Encourage visitors to behave appropriately in a space dedicated to art and culture. The second is fragility and value. The repeated emphasis on the fragility and value of the statues conveys the gallery's focus on preserving art and avoiding damage. So the third is accountability. The phrase, you'll break it, you'll buy it, connotes a sense of responsibility, implying that visitors should handle the space with care. And last is safety and order. The sign highlights the importance of maintaining a calm and controlled environment. Myth. The first is cultural reference for art. The sign reinforces the cultural myth that art is sacred and deserves protection and respect. So the second is human behavior in public spaces. The sign subtly reflects a shared belief that people may act carelessly in public or artistic spaces. So the third is consumer responsibility. The myth that individuals are fully accountable for their actions in a commercialized world, reflected in the "you buy it" clause, aligns with a capitalist view of ownership and consequences. So the last is gallery as a cultural elite space. Implies that galleries are spaces where etiquette, discipline, and sophistication are expected. Linguistic landscape. Design is top-down, created by Statue for Heroes management to regulate the behavior of visitors. Using English, it aims to reach international visitors. The sign provides regulatory and informative guidance and reminding that gallery items are valuable Art or visual icons help clarify the message for non-fluent English speakers.
Conclusion. This study illustrates the diversity of linguistic science at Lotte Mall through the perspective of pragmatics, semiotics, and linguistic landscape analysis. These findings reveal how the use of English in science in public space, such as mall, is very important even though this public space exists in Indonesia. This is because English is an international language and is suitable for use in places frequently visited by tourists. The aim is that visitors, including tourists, can understand direction or information from the signs or symbols and visual element used, so that effective and efficient communication will be created. The sign also reflect cultural and institutional values in shaping social interaction, enhancing safety and comfort, and maintaining positive experience in public facilities. By reflecting the social responsibility of facility managers, the sign highlight how public space can serve as a site of cultural experience and efficient communication.
Halo guys, jadi hari ini kita mau mengerjakan linguistic.